Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time I don't do videos, so here we go. I'm gonna do some question. I have them right in here. Some question about what I do in a cruise ship. I've been receiving a lot of message on my Instagram and about what do I can expect and what I do in cruise ship and all these things. So I decided I want to do a video. And so yes, a lot of message about my position on a cruise ship. So I will do some questions. My position on a cruise ship is cruise director staff, or you can call us cruise staff or entertainment host. So that's what I do in a cruise ship. I've been doing it for 2 contracts now. That's since 2018, and I'm gonna do a 3rd contract. Yes, I will do that. We're gonna start with question number one. What do we do? What a cruise director staff do on cruise ship? So basically we entertain the guests. That's what we do. We do trivia, karaoke, dance party, game shows, and because I'm a Zumba instructor, I do Zumba. It's an amazing job. It's a really amazing job. Every cruise ship depends on the cruise ship, but you will meet like 60 nationalities, a crew member working on the cruise ship, and open your minds a lot. You travel a lot too. If you have the opportunity to go to different work in different cruise ship, you will travel a lot if you have the time. For sure they will give you times, and it's amazing. I like it. Like for every single other work, you have your bad points, your bad things that you don't like, and you have the good things that you don't like. Like there are things, like one of the things that really get annoyed, but I do it, is waking up earlier. Like we have in turnarounds, when we switch it, that new guests come around, the old guests go home and the new guests come, we need to wake up sometimes at 5:30, or all the time they want to wake up at 5, so you can be at work at 5:30 or 6 in the morning, so you can help with the departure process. So it's a little bit a tricky job sometimes in that way. In some ship you do gangway. Gangway is like helping the guests to show them where is to go. Like when we have a port day, that we are in a port day, we show the guests where to go outside, and we sometimes in a big ships you do a lot of hours of gangway. In small ship you can do 1 hour or 1 hour and a half, depends how your activity manager. One thing I always, when they ask me question about how is to work on a ship, just be in mind, depends who you have as activity manager, who you have as cruise director, and who you have as hotel director. This is a combo that will make your experience on ship amazing. Try to have a good activity manager and a good cruise director, because they can destroy a person on the job. Like any manager, like any boss in a job, if you don't know how to be a leader or how to take care of people, you cannot be a manager. And there are some managers that need to learn this. So it depends who you have as an activity manager, cruise director, and a hotel director. It depends. It's a combo. So that's what I do. Second question: how do I apply? This depends on the person, where you live and everything. The time that I apply for this position that I'm doing to work on cruise ship, I was working in Europe. I was living in Spain, especially. So I think the opportunity in 2017, I go online because I was tired of what I was doing on land. I wanted new things. You know, when you work a long time doing things, you want new things. So I look online on the website of the company, and I look for whether you can apply, and I look for the position. I look very well the position, I read the position, and then apply. One thing for sure I always say to people is to have a good CV. If you have a good CV, please don't, because they're gonna ask you to send a CV as any other job. If you first start, please look at your CV. Don't put your 25 job experience that you have. Just put jobs that really are gonna help you to get the job that you want, especially like a cruise director stuff. Put jobs on your CV that tell you that you have experience hosting, holding a mic, doing game shows. If you are a dancer, put that you are a dancer, so you can, like, they don't look for professional dancers, but if you are a dancer or Zumba instructor, put it on your CV, so they know that you can bring something extra as a cruise director stuff. And that's what I did. So just be in mind when you do your CV, and don't be afraid to apply. You never know what they are looking for it. They told me that I need to have 1 year of experience of what I'm doing, and she say that she saw that in the CV. So when I apply, they send me a message. It depends on the long, so I apply online, right? So it depends. There are people that need to wait. They wait in 1 week, they get the answer, and 1 month they get the answer. I get my answer back, like they reply back to me in 6 months. So I apply in June. I applied in June, and I get my answer on, I get my email to do a video call on November, end of November. So on December, I did my video call. I did my video call on December, and a video call interview, she's gonna ask you a question, and she's gonna see how good your English is on this one. And then when I get accepted, that she sent me a message, you were accepted. I needed to do a video too on YouTube on talking about my thing. With that interview, I needed to do a video too about my experience in a video on YouTube. It was a private video, but I have the link so I can give it to them, so only them can see it, you know. So I did that too. Then I got the position accepted. I still didn't start. You need to do a medical. Remember, your medical can take a lot of time, and especially if you're not working, because medical is very expensive, and depends on where, because they have a list of medical that you can, and they ask you where do you living now, and they will give you like a list of medicals that you can go, because they have the connection of that medical. You cannot go to any medical. Just be in mind, they need to give you the list of the medical that they approve, okay? When I finished my medical, I started working. I started in September 2018. So it was like literally 1 year after I apply, I start working. So just be in mind, that's gonna give you a process. Some people don't get it really fast, some people get it longer. So don't be discouraged. Just work hard and do everything they ask you to do, okay? Third question, working day. Okay, so this is the tricky part. We as a cruise director staff, we have a really good job about hours off. Let me explain this. We don't have day off. People get confused. We don't have day off. We work every day for your whole contract. I don't want to scare you, but it's the truth. We work every day for a whole contract. What you get is hours free. Yes, hours off or hours free. So let's start. So you have the sea days. Sea days are days that we are traveling all day on the sea, going from point A to point B. So on this sea day, you work from 8 till 10 hours, okay? So it could be more, it could be less, depends on what the activities that they want to bring, okay? Always as I said before, it depends on your activity manager, your cruise director, and your hotel director, your combos. Then you have your duty days. Your duty days is the day that you work all day, in the morning. It could be from 10 in the morning to 5:30 in the afternoon. An example, and you work 8 hours. You can work 8 hours. But in this day too, you can have an opportunity, a really amazing opportunity. I'm just joking, but it could be that you can work 10 hours too. Like I said before, in a lot of the companies, on cruise ship companies, especially the one that I do, we do a lot of tea nights, parties, and all stuff, like especially 80s, 90s, 70s, 50s, 60s. So if they need you in the night, they will put you on the schedule that you need to come the night for 1 hour for this party. So you can work, an example, like a 9 hour on your duty day. So you will work from 10 to 5:30, have a break, and then come back like at 9:30 for only 1 hour, and at 10:30 you go back and sleep. So yeah. Or someone gets sick. That's really sad. When someone gets sick and you're on a duty day and you need to pick this person activities, it's crazy, especially on the night. Yeah, a lot of things can happen, so just be open-minded about that. Then you have your port days. Port days are the days that we on port, that we can explore the island or wherever you go. Yes, this is a port day. And port day you can work from 3 to 5 hours. Yeah, and they can break it, that it's not like you're gonna work on the night. You have the morning off completely, and on the night you come. Sometimes something happen. You need to be very lucky. Sometimes in a small ship, especially when I was working small ship, you need to do your gangway, like a 1 hour, 1 hour and a half gangway, and you do crowd control, especially too. You do a lot of crowd control in this time too. So luckily you're doing that. Like, let us do everything. Yeah. No, that they are amazing crew members, like crew members that don't have those opportunities that we have. So yeah, so 4 days you do your gangway, then you have a break of 5-7 hours, and then you come back, let's say at 8 in the night or at 7 for 1 or 2 activities, and you're off and then go to sleep. Yes, so this is the working days or working hours. Then I get a question too, training before start working. We don't get training before start working. That's why they're asking you to have experience, because you need experience. So when you go there, you're just gonna, for sure, the manager will give you 1 a week so you can be the shadowing, so you know where everything is, what to do in some experience. So I always say to people, when it's your first contract, don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid. Ask. One thing, and just say, be open. Just say, I don't know how to do this, please show me. So don't be afraid to talk with your manager. Like me in my first contract, I have a really good relationship with my manager. It was my first contract, and I was in the biggest ship of the world. I think you imagine which one. So I needed help in a lot of things, but she was there for me. And not only her, you have crew staff, you have a team, a big team that are behind you. Ask people things. For my first contract and second contract, it was so huge different. My first contract, I gave it all in my first month, and I was already tired in my second month. Then my second contract, I knew how to divide my strength, and I did exactly 7 months in my second contract, things that I never imagined I would do. In my first contract I did 6, and in my second contract I did 7. So you just divide, you learn. So always be open and always ask. And I still learn a lot of things in my second contract, so you never stop learning. You're gonna get your 90 days of growth. So your 90 days is basically your manager will look at you, how you do your job, and if you don't get it right, it's goodbye, finito. Yeah, that will happen. Next question, language. Ooh, this is a big. I always say it depends on the cruise ship that you were working. I work in a USA company cruise ship. So USA company cruise ship, for sure, the first language that you need to know is English. And I'm telling you, you need to know this. I don't tell you like, no, you need to know the basic. No, you need to try, especially me. English is not my first language, and I needed to work so hard for my pronunciation, and it's not the best one. But just be in mind, there will be rude guests that will complain, and they will tell you in your face that they don't understand you, and that you can learn police speaking English because they don't understand you. And it's really hurtful, because you know that you're doing your best. Yeah, so please work on your language skills. Yes, if you're gonna work in a USA company, the first language is gonna be English. Now if you have extra other language, oh, that's amazing, especially Spanish. There's a lot of Spanish speaking people on cruise ship, and they need people that speak Spanish on cruise ship. So if you know that, that's a plus. French, German, yeah. Indian, oh my god, I know Indian have a lot of different language, Chinese too, and Asian people. Oh, if you have, use them and tell them I can speak this, because you never know when they need you. Okay, a lot of people ask me if I need to pay for my flight ticket to go where they will send me. Nope. My company, especially, I don't know all the companies, but my company will pay for your flight ticket from home to where your port is gonna be. So yes, they pay for you to go from home to your port, and when you sign off from your port, that you will sign off it to your home. So don't worry about that. They don't take it from your salary neither. Cabin and room. I have a video on. I'm gonna try to put it here up so you can see it. I have a video of how the cabin room situation is on ships, and this one is where I was in the bigger ship. In some ships that are smaller than this, you gonna share your cabin with someone, with some crew member. Yeah, just try to be open about the situation. Try to communicate with your roommate. If something you don't like, try to tell your roommate, and at the same time try to understand everyone grew up in a different way. Contract depends on what your position is, but mostly entertainment contracts are from 6 to 7 months. My contract is exactly 6 months and 3 weeks. How long a contract can be. You can extend your contract if you want to stay longer, that's for sure, but just be in mind that can be 6 to 7 months. What I say to people, especially that do cruise stuff, depends on how strong you are mentally, of course, and how much you miss your family or boyfriend or husband or whatever you have, or kids. But I always say to people that do cruise director stuff, don't put it longer. Why? Because we work with people, and this is something that will work a lot mentally for you, and you will be tired physically and mentally. So you need to know that when your contract finish, go home and rest. You're gonna have another contract, don't worry about it. One thing too, they asked me to, if you can choose the ships that you can go. No, you can like ask when you do your 4 contracts, you can ask 3 ships that you will love to go, but they choose for you the ships that you can go. And you can say yes or no, but just be in mind, if you say no the first time, especially your first contract, you're gonna choose because you don't know it. That ship they give you, that ship. But the second time, if you give you a ship and you don't want that, you can say no. But just be in mind that the second ship that they will give you, don't say no, because they're gonna say, oh, this type of girl, they're always gonna say no. So understand it's a job, you know, like you just go there for a job, and that's the main priority for everyone. I know some person they want to go for party and have fun, but the most, you're gonna work hard on cruise ship. If you're not ready for that, love, beautiful, handsome guy or girl, or beautiful girl, just be in mind that this is not the job for you. And I will finish this video, and I hope I give you all the information you want to hear about it. And if you want to hear more about it, the question down and I will ask it, or I will do another video. But just be in mind, this is the best experience a person can have, and especially if it's a person that never have the opportunity to travel. If you never have this opportunity to travel, never have the opportunity to meet people from 60 different nationalities, never have the opportunity to do different things in your life, this is the opportunity. And I knew people that came from the lowest position, and now they are managers. So this company, especially the one that I am, it give you the opportunity to grow, and it help you in things that you never imagined, especially in a situation that you never imagined. They will help if they have in their hands to help you. There are things that go wrong, like every single time in this life, in this world, and you will get angry and will get frustrated and will get that they are not there for you, but they are minded. Be open-minded in a lot of things, because it's a different world. It's like you go into a different world, and literally you go into a different world. You go inside it, everything is different. It's like you are in a different island or a different world. So just be open-minded. So thank you so much everyone for watching my YouTube. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you learned something, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.